today. From Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. We'll see Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a sold-out Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with certainly 2 of the best. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. First carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now it's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. T. Higgins, 35 yards. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Burrow will throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 29-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Now Burrow on 1st down. That is caught at the 7. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bengals have taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the...
So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. It's a room to maneuver. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come.
So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. He's got a first down and then some in midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. A throw over the middle, take it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there, picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Joe Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's exactly...
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. First down. Here's Burrow. Able to find Higgins. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Second quarter action. 2 minutes to go on Divisional Round Weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful Divisional Round Weekend. Now left side on the swing pass. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down right around the 37. 18 more yards there and another first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1 yard line. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Here's a run with Mixon. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So it's on to halftime of this AFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. We've already punched 2 tickets to the championship round this weekend. We'll get back to you guys and punch a third in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to Saturday's AFC Divisional Round game. And it was the Buffalo Bills who are moving on as they were able to eliminate the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, in our game, we've got one half remaining to find out who goes on to the AFC title game. And to bring it all to you, let's send it back out to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional round. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he returns this to the 22.
Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be... Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now it's Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play. Yeah, hey, Mike. Hey, no, switch the mic right here. Go, Mike.
Here's Burrow. Wide open receiver, complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Now, he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. On 1st down, Nixon. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now Burrow. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd there to make the grab. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Burrow looking to pass. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Burrow getting this into the hands of Higgins. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 35-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Joe Mixon on the carry.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
At the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Again, it's Mixon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 14-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Hey.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And his kick is indeed good. And that will get the lead up to 14.
Bengals 45. Browns 31.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They begin with a run by Mixon. Fights free yet again. Just he's got the lane, and there he goes. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. Not only an explosive play, but an explosive run. I mean, broken tackles along the way to pick up that yardage.
The way things kept churning for him, feet were moving, the legs were driving. Looks like someone who spent his offseason working on hill work, running through sand, all the things that you want to build up those leg muscles.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Bengals 48. Browns 38.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.